Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. I'm Sharon Ann Klingler here with your spirit lesson today. I wanted to bring you some power words that help you immediately open up to spirit. There are a lot of different words that, well, every single word carries energy, every single one. And the words that is why the words we use matter so very, very much. But I wanted to share with you two precise command words, one that lifts you up into the world of spirit and one that commands your experience and their approach to you today. And you can use these words and these processes that literally take moments all throughout your day. If you're sitting at your desk and you just want to say hi to spirit, or if you want to ask spirit a question, there they are for you. So these are very, very easy, and all you have to do is put yourself inside, move your attention to an inner reality, take a deep breath, and breathe the words in as I say them to you. I will direct you through this, so you don't have to worry about doing it wrong or right. All you have to do to have a full and complete experience of spirit is stay in the moment. Be in the energy of the word and open yourself to trust everything that you perceive from your right brain, which of course is the imaging side of your brain. Okay, we say often that, it feels like your imagination. That's true because you use spirit, you use your right brain to talk to spirit. Spirit isn't going to talk to you through your left parietal lobe that judges and measures and analyzes and computes and does math. That's much more natural for the ego's voice. So, okay, and I wanted to draw a card today. This wasn't a random draw. I drew this card on purpose because I knew we were talking about connecting with spirit. And I like to, I actually draw a card from the Akashic Tarot every day just to take a look at what my day is going to be like or what I need to keep my focus on in case I get distracted or some interference comes to my path of spiritual awakening. And I try to stay, of course, nobody, I don't think he ever stays 100% conscious of everything that's happening spiritually. We get distracted by the little things in life and the big things in life. But anyway, I drew today's card on purpose because we're talking about spirit. And today's card is Hilarion, who is the Ascended Master of the fifth ray of concrete knowledge. And he is the master, the Cohen of the fifth ray, which also engages mediumship and spiritualism. And why does it do that? Because, of course, concrete knowledge is science, and science brings evidence. Mediumship is evidential. A lot of medium psychics out there talk to spirit, but they don't identify spirit. But in mediumship, we seek to bring evidence of spirit. But if you take a close look at the cards here is Hilarion, and here are a lot of people in the spirit world. There's a little boy on the floor, a lady with a little girl, a fellow over here, a fellow over there, and they're hard to see because, of course, they're hard to see in the physical world. We don't see spirit with our physical eyes. We see them with our inner vision, our imaging eyes of our right brain and our inner mind and our conceptualization. So anyway, and I wanted you to note that, see how strong his presence is. And I love he's got a little bit of a green arrow because there's always a sense of growth in working with spirit and working on your a desire to connect with spirit in a very tangible way and get the evidence and know spirit and realize the presence of spirit in every sensory capacity and in every way that you can know them. But here he is working just like we work. And here are all the spirit people hanging out with him. And I love this card, not only because it's the Master Hilarion and he's one of my go-to guys. I love him and have worked with him for a long time. But the other reason I really love this card is because it gives us a sense of the presence that Spirit has in our lives. You can be in a room for 24 hours and think you are alone there, and you are not. And you're not. These people that are depicted in the spirit world in this card actually indicate how many people are around you every day. The other reason I really like this card is because even though this is his laboratory, his study, however it is you want to call it, his table is there with a lot of scientific instruments and that type of thing. But look at these wonderful windows in the back, almost like church windows. And it shows that no matter where you are, your spirit's presence and the presence of all the other spirits and the presence of your awareness makes it a holy place. You can make any place a holy place of communion with Spirit if you give yourself into that experience of Spirit's presence. So while you take a look at this card, let's get ready now to do these very, very brief, just 2 different words, processes. And all you have to do is close your eyes, take a deep breath, and follow along with me as I guide you to the experience of the trigger words and lifting words that open the door to Spirit. Okay, very well. Take a deep breath and close your eyes. And with your exhalation, allow yourself to release all your cares and troubles and worries of the day. And with every subsequent breath, you become more and more relaxed. Opening yourself to a state of peace and receptivity, absolutely. And as you sit in this perfect state of receptivity, with your next deep breath now, pull in the word oneness. Oneness. Fill yourself with the word oneness all the way from the top of your head down to the tips of your toe, from your chest to your back, down your arms and through your fingertips. Feel yourself filled with the word and the vitality and the energy and the truth of oneness. And as you are filled with oneness, you become one with everything and everyone in the world. And you also become one with all of the spirit people around you. And as you say the word oneness and bring it into your body, with a deep inhalation, filling yourself up with oneness, start to notice your connection to the spirits who surround you now, and feel them around you, in front of you, to your left, to your right, behind you. There's not so many that they press in. It's a gentle connection, an eternal link to all that is and all of these spirit people. So let yourself just take a couple of moments now to notice the spirit people, however you see or sense or feel. Notice the spirit people around you. See if you can identify them. Don't go into your left brain, but just say, oh, that's Dad, or that's Grandma. Or if you can't identify anyone, just feel the gentle connection that you have to these embracing people around you. Just feel these people gathering around you in love, gentility, sweetness, and light. You are one with them, and they are one with you and with each other eternally. Feel how you feel, Spirit, when you are one with them. And now let yourself wrap that up. You can use the word oneness in this very way anytime and any place you'd like to be one with the spirit people around you. But take a deep breath now, and with your exhalation, send out the word oneness. Release it from you. Now, the spirits may stay around, they may not, that's fine, but keep your eyes closed and take another cleansing breath. And bring yourself back to a state of peace and ease and receptivity. And now I'm going to say a command word, a simple single word. And as soon as you hear it, it will command you to open to spirit. And that word is, with the power and force of a declaration, open, open. And as soon as you feel and sense and know the energy of open, a spirit steps in front of you. And you say the word open, and he or she comes closer. And you embrace this spirit and you know this spirit. And if you don't, that's fine. But let yourself just take a moment to see how quickly spirit is there for you when you declare yourself open. And just have a moment with this first spirit and take a deep breath and feel your openness. And now I'm going to say open one more time, this command word. And as soon as I say open, a second spirit approaches. And there he or she is, stepping toward you, sending love. Feel that spirit before you sense or see this spirit before you. Anytime you want to see and sense a spirit, all you have to do is command the word open. And as I say that again, yet another spirit comes. Open. There he or she is, right before you. This declaration of your openness is a command that will set spirits toward you in a gentle, loving, but immediate way. In this experience of spirit, you probably will experience them more one at a time, as opposed to the experience of oneness, where you might get a group all together. However it is that you get it, that's fine. If you get them all at one time with open, that's fine. But before we close now, say the word strongly to yourself, open, and see who steps through that open door to give you his or her love right now. Let yourself wrap it up with all of these spirits now, and say thank you to yourself for experiencing this wonderful light. And start to bring yourself back. Take a deep breath. Feel the chair in which you sit, the room where you are, with much gratitude to all of these spirit people. Bring yourself back now. Allow yourself to come on back. And let yourself have a sense now of how significant these simple words can help the spirit world be with you in an absolute fashion. If you had a little bit of difficulty with these at first, this is your first time using them, so try them again. Practice with them. Anchor them in your reality. Words can lift you up to higher experience and trigger responses all the way from your body to your mind to your heart and soul. And that's one of the reasons that I actually wrote the book Power Words, because in that book I share with you a lot of words that you can use for tons of different experiences in your life, and to trigger responses, even physical responses, as well as emotional, psychological, and spiritual responses that you would want to do to create change and growth and elevation. So thank you so much for sharing with me today. I hope you practice some of these words. I hope you talk to Spirit like I do several times throughout your day. It feels to me as if, just like in that room full of spirits all around Hilarion, isn't it a shame if we go through our life walking from room to room, never saying hello to the great bounty of wonderful company that we have all the time. So join with me in the upcoming weeks. We're going to have a connection to a couple of the higher masters and talk about initiation. We'll also do another Akashic Tarot reading. We'll see you hopefully next Thursday. And I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful day. Use power words to bring grace to your life, and use open and oneness to know Spirit wherever you go.